Yo, what's up, everybody? How you doing? You know who this is, the chosen one, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, coming to you guys with another NBA main slate video. If you're new, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave me a comment down below because you get tons of content here at my show. You get UFC, NBA, MLB, sometimes NHL if I got time. So hit that subscribe button. And I'm also going to be doing sports wagering too. So tons and tons and tons and tons of content. So I appreciate all the support lately. You guys have been crushing it with the subscriptions, the views, the comments. So thank y'all very much. And today's slate, let's just forget about it. Shall we? Can we just forget about today's slate? What the hell happened, man? All the studs dudded and all the bums went off. So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, guys? I don't know. So after the slate was done, not even I probably say halftime. Like I just went to the lake again. I'm just like, fuck, it's over. You know those days, right? Where you just shut the laptop and go to bed or whatever. I just went to the lake. That's my sanctuary where I just like, So hopefully you guys did good though. I really do. Um, Jalen Brown did go off though. He was one of my top picks, even in the members only podcast today. It's always a great members only podcast, guys. If you want to join the family, you already know what it is. It's dfsclub.com. You got two providers in one. You got Space. You got myself, Skywalker DFS. You get every single sport, guys. And we don't just do DFS, we do sports wagering also. Click join now because as it's just getting more and more popular, it's because it's starting to be more legal in a lot of states. Click on my logo, Skywalker DFS. And then pick your plans, guys. We're the cheapest in the business, and it's not even close. You get all access. Again, your plans are cheaper than everybody else's monthly plans, just for one sport, mind you. So come check us out, guys. dfsclub.com. All right, so let's get into this. Let's bring up the slate. And I just got back from Safeway, which is the grocery store in California. You guys want to hear the most annoying sound in the world? Excuse me, sir, do you have a mask? Yeah, that's the most annoying sound in the world, hands down. And it's not even close. Oh my goodness. All right, guys. This is Draft Dashboard. Almost done with the homework. It's $1 for 30 days. Click on the link in the description below. You yourself can have Draft Dashboard, guys, where you get access to all my saved lineups, all my watch players, my lineup optimizer, the player trends, sleepers and studs, the position optimizer, and say it with me, the NBA cheat sheet, because if you can't win, cheat. Got the best studs, but submit to your best value. This is Draft Dashboard. I'm going to grab my roster over here. Say a good cheers. I got a sugar one today. I can treat myself. Down 15 pounds. Let's go. Getting that COVID weight off is the older you get to, it's tougher. All right, so we got late word that Mike Conley is going to be out. So that changes things. Jay Crowder's questionable. Steven Adams is questionable. Kawhi is doubtful. Derek White is out. So this is big news. Nunn and Hero are both questionable. So we'll see what happens there. Kevin Huerter is doubtful. So I'm kind of interested to see what the starters for Atlanta are going to look like tomorrow. Because Goodwin's questionable. Yeah, so let's get into it. It's a big 10-game slate. So I'll bring up the position optimizer here. And let's go. 10 gamers. So off the top, of course, we got Russell Westbrook at 11-1. Priced up today, man. But last time against the Lakers, he did get a 64. AD's back, so, could there be a blowout? Possibly, because the Wizards just played no defense. So, but yeah, when is Westbrook not in play? Hopefully his ownership's down after that, 40. He did come back and get that 63. It's not like you can just pivot to Bradley Beal like before, because when we get to him, you'll see he's priced way the hell up. So, but yeah, Russell Westbrook in play, same price on FanDuel. Get him in there. John Morant is fine. It's just the price tag's okay. He's been getting 40s and 60s lately, so I don't mind that. Finally, dude. Finally, John Morant is back. Love this kid, man. But boy's been doing us dirty all season. But at 8-2, 40 lately, 60 possibly, and he gets Portland. Portland sucks against guards, guys. 46, 63, 50, 47, 41. So in the last 5 games, he hasn't gotten lower than a 40 burger. So John Morant, I absolutely love at 8.2K. $100 cheaper on FanDuel. And then again, if Alex Burks is continuing to be out, Derrick Rose is in play. If Burks is in, I don't like Derrick Rose because that's going to cut into his minutes. He won't be getting 30 to 33 minutes a game like he has been getting. 38, 38, 31 fantasy points in his last 3. Last time against Chicago, he got 32. So at 5'4", Derrick Rose is way too cheap, ladies and gentlemen. He's $800 more on FanDuel, so you're going to pay a little premium over there. Darius Garland with no Colin Sexton, 7-7. And a big slate. I don't think he'll be chalky, especially after a 33 fantasy point game, 33 minutes. It's against Orlando. So you never know with Cleveland, which Cleveland team's going to show up. It could be competitive, honestly. So, but I haven't looked at like over-unders yet. So, yeah, Darius Garland is definitely in play. Same price on FanDuel, 7-7. That's fair. Tyrese Halliburton's fine at 7-1, 40s in his last 2 games. Again, no De'Aaron Fox. So it looks like Halliburton's the one who's actually benefiting the most. Then at 7-1 for a 40 burger, we'll take that, guys. $100 less on FanDuel. Going up against Utah. Yeah, they're pretty tough defensively, but they're missing a lot of players. So Mike Conley's out. So I don't mind that. Get him in there at 7-1. And with Mike Conley out, Jordan Clarkson, I would assume, would start. I can only assume it's going to be Jordan Clarkson and Joe Ingles. I could be wrong, though, because he always comes off the bench. The only time I will ever play Jordan Clarkson at 6'9" is if he's starting. $600 cheaper on FanDuel. We'll see what he does, guys. It is against Sacramento. It's a juicy matchup, so get him in there. Kobe White, no Zach LaVine at 6'3" is fine. He gets you anywhere between 30 to 50 fantasy points. The only problem is it's against New York. They're really tough defensively. I do not like playing players against New York, but he's going to start and he's going to get all the minutes in the world. So he's in play. He's in play. Devontae Graham at 6'1". These Charlotte guys did good on this slate today. They're about the only people who did. 42, 27, 27 in his last 3, and he had another good game tonight. Getting 30-plus minutes. Last time against Boston, he got a 42, 28, and a 31. So I don't mind that. Devontae Graham at 6'1". I love the FanDuel price, or he's $400 cheaper. And then if Hero and Nunn are out, I love Gordon Dragic at 5'4". Finally, right? Finally got 35 minutes, 32 fantasy points. That's a good price. Campazzo's in play at 4'8". He continues to get the start, continues to get the minutes, but it's Jokic, it's Porter, and then whoever's left over, gets the table scraps as far as like scoring priority. But Campazzo's in play because he's cheap. Now, if he starts to get over 5K, I can't do it anymore. He's $500 cheaper on FanDuel. So Campazzo, get him in there. Sorry, my voice sounds weird, guys. Allergies are a bitch right now. So Lou Will, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, he's got to be in the rotation, right? If Goodwin misses, keep your eyes on this Atlanta starting lineup because if Lou Will starts at 4-5, absolutely. And against Philly, look at this, guys. Nothing less than a 31 in his last 5. 41, 37, 31, 36, and a 60 burger. He gets out of bed for Philly. I don't know why, but he goes off against some guys. So Lou Will, if he starts at 4-5, hell, if he comes off the bench, I might be tempted. Just that history against Philly. And he's always come off the bench, even with the Clippers. So it's not like he was starting and getting all these fantasy points. He's always coming off the bench. So don't mind that. So with no Derek White, Patty Mills at 3-4 got 32 minutes last game. It kind of piqued my interest a little bit. For some value at 3.4K, got 21 fantasy points in this 3K range. They get you a 20, you're golden, guys. And played 32 minutes. So I don't mind going back there. And that's going to do it for point guard. So let's go to shooting guard. So Bradley Beal, 10K. $500 cheaper on FanDuel. Like the FanDuel price better. I'd probably at this point rather just get to Russell Westbrook, guys. I don't think you can just get away with playing both of them anymore. Teddy the Cheese Osmond should get the start again. I still don't mind the 5K price tag. $500 more on FanDuel. Don't mind it. I really don't. Especially against Orlando. 26, 44, 37 in his last three. He gets one of those 44, 37 games. He absolutely crushes this price tag. And hopefully the little price bump gets the ownership off of him. Paul George, I know, guys. I know. He's 9'8". Got an 18 last game. I know that very well because I played him. Played on 24 minutes. Going up against Phoenix, though, guys. You have to have a very short memory, like Joe Biden, when you're playing DFS. You have to. You can't hold grudges. 53 and a 56 in his last two against them. Don't mind it. Should be a competitive game, too. So, Paul George at 9.8K. Get him in there. And, of course, Jaylen Brown's back in play. 8.5 is too cheap. $400 cheaper on FanDuel. Broke the slate today. Will he break it again on a 10-gamer? Probably not, but we'll see what happens. Terry Rozier Chocolates goes off against Boston, and it is a revenge game. 7.7K. They're just running it back. 51 last time against them. 51. I mean, 7-7 for Rozier is way too damn cheap, guys. So I know he's kind of scoring dependent before that, 37 and a 28. But even his last two, I didn't see what he did tonight. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he did pretty well. And with that, a 41 and a 51. So don't mind Rozier Chocolates. Bogdanovich. Tons of plays today at guard, guys. Tons of ways to go at guard. 7.6K. You know, I don't know if I'm going to play him because he hasn't really been paying off this price tag. At this price tag here, seriously, you probably want a 50. He's been getting 34, 46, 41. He plays a lot of minutes, though. Look out for the blow up. All right. Philly doesn't really blow anybody out, but, the time I play Bogdanovic, I just haven't had any good luck with them. So, I don't know. Buddy Hield's in play at 7-3 with no De'Aaron Fox. I'd probably just try and get to Halliburton, but for lower ownership, you can make a nice pivot to Hield, who did get a 40 burger last time he did play Utah. So, get him in there. Hell, you can go a bounce lineup and just play both of these guys, right? Joe Ingles at 6'7". Now, with Mike Conley was in when they made this price tag, that would be way too much. But with no Mike Conley, and if he gets to start, $600 cheaper on FanDuel against Sacramento, I like it. I really like it. He's had last two games have been dog shit, but you know what? That just means he's going to bounce back with a nice ceiling game. So, Joe Jingles, get him in there. Devontae Graham, 6'1", don't mind it. Dylan Garth Brooks against Portland, 5.4K, $200 more on FanDuel. Last four games, nothing less than a 30 burger. Even though this team is fully healthy, he's still going to get a start. If the game's competitive, he should still play about 30 minutes. So don't mind me some Dylan Garth Brooks at 5.4K. Even Evan Fournier at 5.3 did pretty good today. Got the start. If he starts again, I don't mind going back here at 5.3. He's $400 cheaper on FanDuel. And again, it is Evan Fournier. He's got it in him. It's just got to come out. Maybe he's just shy. He's just trying to get used to his new team. Let's see. Isaac Okoro at 3.8. Cleveland's just so shorthanded. So the production for Okoro, normally he just stands out there. Don't do shit. Bad for fantasy. But his usage rate, look at that. 27, 17%. Sorry, guys. My back is out, so I'm constantly yeah. 32, 27 minutes, 34. He's always going to get the minutes. But his production, his usage rate's what's really standing out to me. 17 and then 27% last game. And he gets Orlando. He got 28 fantasy points at 3.8. Okoro's in play for me. Absolutely. Najee Marshall at 4.8. Interesting play. Kind of risky. Actually, really risky. $600 cheaper on FanDuel. I love the FanDuel price here. He's just getting minutes, guys. 17, 32, 28 in his last three. And if Denver happens to blow them out, which is very possible, Marshall should get some extra minutes. So I do like that narrative. All right, so that'll do it for shooting guard. Let's go to small forward. All right, so DeMar DeRozan, 8.4K. I don't mind this play. I was high on those Spurs players their last game, and they all went off. So it was a beautiful thing. I mentioned that in the members only podcast, and yeah, I'll take that one. $300 cheaper on FanDuel, 55 and a 52 in his last two. So it's not an anomaly, guys. Maybe we're getting the old DeRozan back. We'll see. Against Miami, I don't mind it. Get him in there. Let's see here. RJ Barrett, 6'6". Tough one here. Very tough. $500. I love the FanDuel price. $500 cheaper there. 45 minutes, 38 minutes, 41 minutes in his last three. This man's playing damn near the whole game. The whole freaking game. His ceiling's a 48. His floor is pretty safe at 26. So love RJ Barrett. If he's going to get 40 minutes a game against Chicago, yeah, guys, I don't mind that at all. McCall Bridges is fine at 5'2". 40 minutes last game, 35 fantasy points. I believe it was an overtime, if I'm not mistaken, but still. He got 44 minutes 2 games ago, 34 the game before that. So against the Clippers, don't mind it. He got a 31 last time against them. So yeah, McCall Bridges, get him in there. And with Royce O'Neal's in play, no Mike Conley at 4.9K, should get you 30 fantasy points. He did last time against Sacramento. That's my call. I say Royce O'Neal gets about 30 fantasy points, guys. We'll see what happens, but that's my projection. Let's go. Those of you doing prop bets, go the over here if he's on your props. Let's see who else. Who else? I think that's going to do it there. So don't you, if you didn't win today like me, don't you dare be sour because we win more than we lose. And let's go to power forward and feel the power. Let's go. All right, so Julius Randle against Chicago. Don't mind it at 10-3. You're going to get him at really low ownership. Chicago has gotten better at defending bids since Vucevic has arrived in town. There's that. 49, 51, 41 in his last three. He's always in play, guys. Triple J at 6'3 is interesting. Interesting. DPP play only, guys. He's capable. Man, 24 minutes that one game, 33 fantasy points, and then 20 and 20 his last one. I just love the matchup against Portland, guys. 6'3, Triple J, sneaky. Hopefully he gets about 25 minutes. Let's see who else. Keldon Johnson too at 5'2". I always like him as a good cheat play. $200 cheaper on FanDuel. For 5'2", he's gotten 30, 29, 28 in his last three. He gets to start. He plays, depending on the game, 30, 34, 38. Minutes are going up. So Keldon Johnson, with his minutes skyrocketing like this, that's some leverage right there, guys. Let's see. Chuma Okeke's only 4.9 now. Now that I can get with. I don't mind that. $100 cheaper. Sorry, more expensive on FanDuel. 32-27 in his last two. He's playing 30 minutes a game, so 4.9 Okeke. Yeah, guys, definitely get him in there. All right, and let's go to center. All right, so as usual, Jokic isn't played 11K. Just beware of the blowout. But if they're going to blow him out, that means Jokic went off normally, right? 65, 63, 64 in his last three against New Orleans. So, yeah, guys, get him in there. Embiid at 10-6 is okay against Atlanta. I don't know. I'd probably just rather try and get to Jokic or even freaking Westbrook. So not a priority for me. Bam, born on a Bayou at 8.7. I think it's really cheap, especially on FanDuel. He's $400 cheaper. He gets the Spurs, guys. 48, 55, 46 in his last three against the Spurs. Bam, born on a Bayou will be low owned, so you can get him in there. Nurkic let us all down. He let everybody down. He let God down. He let everybody down. Look for a nice bounce back spot here against Memphis, guys. Look at this. 54, 60, 65, 51. Nurkic, 6'8". Get his ass in there, guys. Don't you dare be sour where he's $1,500 more on FanDuel. So great price on DK. Jonas Valanciunas, even with Triple J, I don't mind it at 7.9. Played 23 minutes last game, which is not much, 17 fantasy points. It's just the history against Portland. 44, 53, 22 in that 45. So GBP only. I want to see another game with Triple J and see if it affects him that much, but we'll see. 7.9K, under 8K is fine. Jared Allen at 7.2 is fine. I mean, I like the FanDuel price a hell of a lot more, where he's $700 cheaper. Get 30 plus minutes. I mean, Cleveland's just so shorthanded, guys. Then you got the value guys down here. There's no Wells, always 4-4. I can get with that. $700 more on FanDuel. At this price tag, 25 to 30 is what you really want. And against Chicago, I don't mind it. Gafford. So let's get into Gafford real quick. So even with Robin Lopez being back, I don't mind it. He's what you call a pattern player, right? 15, 26, 15 minutes, 15, 39, 15 fantasy points. So guess what's next, guys? That 39 fantasy point game. He's just a pattern player. It's what he is. So I don't mind him at 4-3. Is he a priority with Robin Lopez back? No. And the Lakers are pretty tough against big. So definitely another GPP play. You might be able to get him a low ownership. I mean, look what Brissett did today. I did not ever think Brissett would do that, but he did. Scrubs went off today, guys. Willie Hernangomez, if Steven Adams is out, get him in there, guys. He's only 4-2. $100 more on FanDuel. Played 30 minutes, 33 fantasy points. That's easy money, guys. Cousins, his minutes are going up. 14, 15, and then 24. So DeMarcus Cousins at 4-1, $1,500 more on FanDuel. We're going to talk about this in the podcast tomorrow, but yeah, I really like this play, guys. His minutes are going up, up, up. If he's sitting at 30 minutes, think about this. DeMarcus Cousins at 4.1K, and he's going to play 30 minutes. I'll take that every single day, guys. Every day. That's like, I might make him my thumbnail. I think I'm going to do it. Get him in there, guys. I think they're getting him ready for the playoffs, so it makes sense. It makes total sense why they're doing that. We were talking about that in the podcast today too, like why teams are playing certain rotations and why they're doing certain things. Because the playoffs are close. Those that have nothing to play for, they're gonna do a bunch of crazy shit with their rotations. Those that do have something to play for, like they're gonna want to get Cousins in there for the playoffs. So again, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets 30 minutes here. And that's going to do it for the picks. So let's go over to the optimizer and build a couple of lineups. So I always start with center. Hernan Gomez is fine. Is Jokic going to be my player? Probably not. I'm probably going to pay up for Westbrook. So I do like Nurkic, though. You know who I'm looking for. Cousins. Give me Cousins at 4-1. Another center. We can actually pay down on center today, guys, if you really want to, or you can go mid range. That's fine. Let's see. Yeah, let's go. I always like the roster two centers. That's how I always start developing my lineups. Let's go Noel, I guess, for now. I might change it for now. And then we'll do my pay up here. Let's get him out of here, though. I don't like putting them there, so let's get him up here. Westbrook. Love Derrick Rose. We still got Solid to play with, mind you. Let's see who else we can fit in here. Best bang for our buck. Yeah, am I going to go Halliburton or Jordan Clarkson or Joe Ingles? There's just so many guards we can go to. Derek Graham's only 6'1". Fournier, if he starts, I mean, shit, right? Let's go Graham. And a small forward, don't mind Chetty. I'll leave that one there. Mo Heartless, come on now. He's always in play, I guess. He does start. Let's see. Power forward, too. Doesn't look that strong today. I do like Okiki, O'Neal, Keldon Johnson. Triple J is fine. And then Julius Randle, but I really don't want to pay up, so give me Okiki here. And then guard. You can still get Morant. and we got salary left over, so I'm gonna leave Dylan Brooks in. I feel strongly about him. Let's see here. Let's go Bridges. All right. So Russell Westbrook, Graham, Osman, Okeke, DeMarcus Cousins, John Morant, Dylan Brooks, McCall Bridges. Now, the only one that can really, really get us right in the prison pocket, I think, in this lineup would be Morant. John Morant could do it. So let's go to Fanduel. He still terrifies me, guys. What can I say? Center, you only get to choose one. So in that set, I'll go Nurkic here. Guards, Westbrook. It's almost like automatic nowadays, right? Let's see if we can do. I got a feeling John Morant's going to be chalky as shit. Let's go to. Let's say. Yeah, let's say Dragic starts. Where's he at? I probably passed him like a million times. There he is. Price tag's too good, guys. Okoro, Beal. Let's see if we can get both Beal and Westbrook on Fanduel. Fanduel is easier to do. Don't mind these two. Power forward, like I said, it's just blah today. I might take a shot here with Gafford. Yeah, I don't mind that. Royce O'Neal, Gafford. Again, no Conley, right? Let's see. What's Clarkson on here? 6'3"? We'll do Clarkson up here. We got to get some of these Utah players, right? Bradley Beal, Keldon Johnson, Barrett, man, the minutes, right? He's in play. Don't get me wrong. He's definitely in play. We can go Marshall here for the blowout narrative, which I don't mind at all. It's kind of sneaky, actually. Let's do that. So here's our first rush draft. Westbrook, Dragic, Clarkson, Beal, Keldon Johnson, Marshall, Gafford, O'Neal, and Nurkic, guys. So that's kind of a first look build. And that's going to do it for the video, guys. So again, thank you guys so much for the continuous support. And don't forget dfsclub.com, lineups, cheat sheets, ownership, the best community, the closest tight-knit community out there. Yeah, let's go, guys. Let's go. You didn't cash again. Don't you dare be sour, because today's a new day and we're going to cash big today. So I'm going to say a prayer for everybody and we're going to get up out of here. God bless you. God bless your families. God bless your pets. Let's get this bread. Don't take shit from nobody, especially these old lady. Not old. She wasn't an old lady, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Don't take shit from nobody. My name's Gabriel Skywalker. Thank you so much. Subscribe.